The conflict in Vietnam has deep rivals, beginning with nearly a century of French colonial rule.
The Cold War dramatically escalated the conflict, turning a struggle for independence into a fight between superpowers. The Cold War cast a long shadow over Southeast Asia, transforming a regional struggle into a global conflict.
How did U.S. intervention start?
On the stormy night of August S. Maddox, the U.S.
All batteries, engage the targets bearing 090. Hard rudder!
The Maddox reports multiple torpedoes in the waterless position, Admiral.
We move through the tunnel here, then emerge at the rendezvous point by dawn.
Understood, comrade.
Move up! Up! Flank right now, go!
This arduous route, known as the Ho Chi Minh Trail, proved crucial for moving the men and material that fueled the conflict.
Đả đảo chính quyền! Giải tán đơn đi! Giải tán đi! Đả đảo chính quyền! Đả đảo chính quyền! Đả đảo chính quyền!
Contact front! Go, go, go! Moving up! Contact front! Grenade out! Move! Move, move! Get that flank covered now!
We need suppressive fire, I'm almost out of ammo.
Watch the roof, watch the roof!
Move quickly. Everyone must be inside the perimeter before dark. We cannot guarantee your safety otherwise.
The ARVN struggled with systemic issues, including poor equipment maintenance and a cumbersome supply chain. Their heavy
Retreat! My rifle is jammed! Get back now! Get back now, move! We are too exposed here!
सैनसनिक टकराव और इंटरनेशनल इंटरफेरेंस यही कारण है युद्ध के लंबे होने के।
Get on the ladder now! Move, move, move! Only two.
This boundary must hold if we are to secure a lasting peace across the region.
Agreed. Let the signing commence. Move up! Go! Out. Incoming! Get down!
The global legacy of the Vietnam War is complex, marked by conflict, protest, and ultimately remember.
Los! Schneller! Nicht stehen bleiben! Weitergehen!
Lửa cháy rồi.
You are destroying our home! Stop this now!
Move aside, old man. We have permits. We are not stopping for you.
What were the effects of the Vietnam War on global politics? Edges. Their strategy centered on a protracted people's war, emphasizing guerrilla warfare and the use of the Ho Chi Minh Trail to discuss. North Vietnam's military strategy was a protracted people's war, utilizing guerrilla tactics and the Ho Chi Minh Trail for logistics.
What were the fundamental weaknesses of South Vietnam? What was the Viet Cong's guerrilla warfare? What were the challenges of jungle warfare?
Jungle warfare meant constant exhaustion, battling the terrain, the torrential rain, and the swarms of insects.
Why did the U.S. Army soon fail? Because of the Vietnam terrain.
Why was the use of chemical weapons controversial?
Why were civilian deaths so high in the Vietnam War?
Why were civilian deaths so high in the Vietnam War?
Morale plummeted due to the grueling conditions, the seemingly endless tours of duty, and the growing sense that the war itself was futile.
The hippie movement offered a stark contrast to the violence in Vietnam, turning protest into art.
What is the significance of the Kent State shootings?
In the immediate aftermath, the Taliban secured the perimeter, taking stock of the vast amount of military hardware abandoned during the final hours.
The fall of Saigon represented not just the end of the Vietnam War, but a pivotal moment for America, forcing a re-evaluation of its role.
As the last helicopters departed, North Vietnamese tanks smashed through the gates, symbolizing the collapse of the South and the reunification.
The final victory was secured on April 30, 1975, as North Vietnamese tanks crashed the
How did the Vietnam War change the politics of Asia? The war unleashed unparalleled destruction. Years of intensive bombing ravaged the landscape. What was the effect of the war on Laos and Cambodia?
Secret bombing campaigns क्या थे?
Why did the use of napalm bombs become famous?
Luggalis to Fulin-Alilos. Napalm became infamous during the Vietnam War for its devastiveness, creating spy and withdrew.
Stop the war! Human rights now!
Bring the troops home!
Why was PTSD common among Vietnam soldiers?
The sheer intensity and unpredictable nature of the fighting created a psychological burden unlike any before it.
You call that a uniform? Soldier, straighten up!
We are the Army, strong and free, professional soldiers, here to be!
How did the Vietnam War change the reforms of the U.S. Army?
What is the relation between the Vietnam War and modern warfare?
A reluctance to use military force abroad due to the painful legacy of the Vietnam War, characterized by
The term Vietnam Syndrome refers to the public and political reluctance in the United States to use military force abroad.
Future US wars पर वियतनाम का असर?
Future US wars पर वियतनाम का असर?
Why is the Vietnam War called the unwinnable war? How did ideology versus nationalism clash in Vietnam?
We must unite to throw off the colonial yoke. The Viet Minh fights for independence and gives land to the tiller.
We are fighting for our independence. This land is yours, and we will protect it together from the foreign aggressors.
What was the role of women in war? They were nurses, pilots, and brilliant code breakers, proving their vital importance on every front.
जब तलीम पर जंग का सया पड़ता है तो एक नसाल मुत्सिर होती है मगर उम्मीद बाकी है
बादशाह जंग हमारे तलीमी निजाम को बहुत नुकसान पहुंचाती है लेकिन हमें हिम्मत नहीं हारनी चाहिए
Environment par long-term damage.
Famous Vietnam War journalists कौन थे?
Sitting here so all alone, baby, won't you bring me home?
The cinematic legacy of Vietnam is defined by epic, often stylized portrayals of jungle warfare.
We were supposed to be the good guys!
But out here, the lines between right and wrong get blurry real fast.
What are we doing here? Was it worth it? Will any of us ever be clean again?
Does just war theory apply to the Vietnam War?
हमला! आगे बढ़ो!
Get down! Take cover!
हमला! आगे बढ़ो! Get down! Take cover! We have contact front.
Sir, the issue is command. There have been significant leadership failures in the recent operations.
Failures? We are stretched thin, Major. We need to hold this line.
We cannot sustain these losses, General. The strategy isn't working.
We are making progress, Secretary. We just need more time and more men.
The ethical dilemmas of the Vietnam War often centered on moments just like this. Who is the enemy, and who can you trust?
50 for the scarf, my final offer.
45, and I'll take 2.
Deal, enjoy the market.
While Washington saw the defense of a nation, Hanoi saw a unified front against colonial aggression. While the U.S. saw a battle against communism, Hanoi viewed the conflict as a struggle for independence and reunification. How did the limits of superpowers become apparent in Vietnam?
The military victory was swift, yet the true triumph, the moral victory, would only be found the morning after.
This is how they use it. They exploit our fears with these leaflets.
It's working on some of the men.
What was the strategic importance of the Ho Chi Minh Trail? Bypassing the heavily guarded border, the Ho Chi Minh Trail proved essential for the North Vietnamese.
हवाई ताकत की हुदूद क्या है? जब एक योद्धा प्लेन को कुदरती आफत का सामना करना पड़ता है, जैसे कि ये तूफान, तो उसकी ताकत सीमित हो जाती है।
Air power key limitations?
We have to move now! Hold pressure here!
Operation successful, proceeding ahead of schedule.
We are pinned down, taking heavy fire. I repeat, the sector is not secure.
As you can see from the projects.
All right, Sergeant, give me the count. We don't have all day.
17, sir.
The war is wrong. We demand an immediate end to this unethical intervention.
Hey, LBJ, how many kids did you kill today?
Hey, LBJ, stop the war!
How was the concept of sovereignty violated in Vietnam?
How was the concept of sovereignty violated in Vietnam?
They devastate civilian populations, leading to massive displacement, widespread destruction, and prolonged regional instability. Decades apart, the uniforms and terrain changed, but the psychological cost of a protracted war remained strikingly similar.
Stop the war! Bring the troops home! Peace now! International solidarity! Stop the war! We want peace! Stop the war! We want peace!
Following the conflict in Vietnam, the impact of Third World movements reshaped the global political landscape. How did Vietnam become the symbol of anti-imperialism? Their decades-long struggle culminated in victory, establishing Vietnam across the globe as the ultimate symbol of anti-imperialism.
An alternate history, if the U.S. had not intervened.
We just want to get through. Don't look back, okay? Just keep moving.
The final historical judgment of the Vietnam War.
The final historical judgment of Vietnam rests not just in documents, but in the names etched upon this wall.